All right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick's on the Power. So here we are again, and probably the most talked about post following the 2018 Mr. Olympia is a post by Greene. So I'm not really too surprised to see this post. So Greene posted up a picture of him and Shawn Rhoden, and he captioned it, "Flexitron Rhoden, I'm coming for you. Congrats, champ, you deserve the moment and so much more. Today is your day, and I hope this is just the beginning towards your own limitless possibilities." So obviously the first line that jumps out to a lot of fans is "I'm coming for you," perhaps implying that Greene is going to compete at the Olympia next year. Now this post got over 300,000 likes and thousands of comments. So a lot of people have been DMing this to me, a lot of people asking me what I think. And honestly, I don't think we're going to see Kai on the Olympia stage ever again. I think this year was the year that Greene should have made one final run at it if he was going to make a run at the Olympia. I mean, he teases it kind of every single year that he's going to come back and compete, and every single year he never does. Now, a lot of people have faith that this time he is actually going to come back because really what a lot of people thought was impossible happened this past weekend. A lot of people thought it was impossible for Phil Heath to lose his Olympia title. As long as Phil's competing, most people thought it was impossible for him to be beaten. And I'm sure Greene could probably be included in that mindset. I mean, Aaron Singerman himself said that he thought that Kai didn't compete this year because Kai thought the judges simply wouldn't give it to Kai over Phil. They wouldn't let Phil lose. But on the other hand, if you're Greene, I'm sure you've got to be thinking, you're kicking yourself for not competing this year because the one year that Phil Heath is finally dethroned out of the past 7 years is also the same year they implement that fan voting system, which a lot of people say was designed specifically to get Greene to come back. Kai decides not to show up. So I'm sure in Kai's mind, the what ifs are really circulating. He's really thinking, man, if I would have shown up, I could have won this show. So maybe Shawn Rhoden winning is finally the catalyst for Kai to compete again because now he's seen the champ can be beaten. The champ has been beaten. So maybe next year is my time because could you guys imagine, especially if Phil Heath decides not to come back and compete? I'm pretty sure Phil's going to come back and try for number 8 no matter what. But could you imagine if Phil doesn't compete next year? Now, if Phil doesn't come back, I see no reason why Kai shouldn't come back next year and finally compete. If you take Kai versus Shawn, you've got a very good competition there. I think Kai, that could be his Mr. Olympia title. But I think in all likelihood, Phil's going to compete next year. He's going to bring it. And I think in all likelihood, if Phil competes, Kai's probably not going to compete next year. Just based on Kai's track record ever since 2014, kind of hinting that he's going to compete and never doing it, I've really lost hope that Kai's ever going to compete at the Olympia again. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you think Kai will return in 2019 now that Phil has been beaten, for Kai to finally try to get that Mr. Olympia title that has eluded him for so long? So thank you guys for watching the video, and please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Nick Strength and Power, signing out.